Two of the most common varieties of chiles to spice up salsas and sauces are chipotles and chiles de árbol. Chipotles are jalapenos that were left on the vine to ripen, dried, and smoked. Here we have two varieties of the most commonly found chipotles, chipotles mecos and chipotles moras or moritas. The two are used in different things, but probably you're most familiar with chipotles in adobo, which are chipotles moras that have been cooked with a sauce made of chiles, anchos, garlic, and spices, and these come straight out of a can, and they're very delicious as well. And chiles de árbol. Chile de árbol is also called chile de árbol when fresh, and it's used fresh in its green state and red state. This is a red, dried chile de árbol. Now, what to look for when you're buying these chiles is dried chiles still have a life to them, even if they're dry. They're pliable, they're soft somehow, they kept still a little bit of moisture, like buying dry fruit. Now, next thing you need to do is clean your chiles. So you're going to wipe them clean with a towel, all of them. Dried chiles of any kind need to be wiped clean so you get the dust out of them. These guys have been drying out in the fields and, you know, God knows where. So you need to wipe them clean. And once they're clean, now we're ready to use. Most recipes will ask you to toast your dried chiles. You're going to snap off the stems. We're going to put them on a hot cast iron skillet or a comal at low heat. I'm going to toast chiles de árbol and chipotles. We're keeping the seeds inside. Seeds and veins are inside. We haven't discarded them, and we're not going to. This will toast is a pretty quick process, as you can tell. These are already starting to blacken. You can press a little with a spatula, so you not only get the toasting outside of the chile, but you're also getting a little bit of toasting of the seeds, which is then going to provide a nutty flavor when we use them in salsas. Turn them around. You want to see those blisters. This is starting to smell wonderful, and your chiles are starting to toast. The chiles de árbol are first going to soften a little bit with the heat, but when you take them off and cool them, they're going to be almost crumbly. Chiles de árbol particularly take a high degree of roasting. It's actually better for the chiles de árbol. So we do want, like you see here, a little bit of that blackened skin, okay? These are ready. We're going to take them off, and we're going to wait for these chipotles, turning them around until you can see they start blistering. They start blistering and puffing up a little bit. That's very good. That's a good sign. That means we're getting somewhere. Chipotles have a thicker skin, and they take a lot longer to roast. All right, so now that these are perfectly toasted, we're going to use them in different ways. One of them is chiles de árbol, for example. You can put them in a coffee grinder and make a powder. Now this delicious, incredibly scented chili powder Now, this is the real thing. Supermarket chili powder has not been toasted like this, so it doesn't even come close to. Now, for chipotles, we're going to soak these ones. So we're going to put them in a little bowl, going to pour in some water, and you're going to let them soak. For some salsas or sauces, you can also do that with chiles de árbol. You can put them to soak. Now, we're just going to wait maybe 30 minutes, and they'll be ready to be used.